What a sad little life, Jane. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm crying. All I do is read. Such a sad life. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Ninja Mommy. How are y'all doing today? How's your day going? My day is fantastic. And I'm actually really excited about this video, so let's get started. As y'all can tell from the title, I'm basically going to be reacting to some of your comments on my most recent video that I posted.
I listen to music. Nope. Do I watch TV?
Nope.
Nope. Then what do I do for fun? I read, I write,
Alright, y'all get the point. Alright, the very top comment, Slick Rick. You are on YouTube and TikTok every day. Yes, I am on TikTok and YouTube every day, but that's because I'm posting on TikTok and YouTube. I'm posting my videos. It's part of my work. So, you know, as a content creator, I have to post content, right? So yes, I am on TikTok and YouTube every day, and even Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, Slick Rick, make sure you do that, okay? No girl, you're on internet 24/7. What you mean? And how are the 364 people agreeing on this? How am I on internet 24/7? The very first reply to that is, dang, I didn't know you live with her. That's funny. How can I be on internet 24/7 when I'm a full-time mom with 3 children? Unless you want to count my husband, 4 children. You guys, I don't have the time like that. Even if I did have that time, I still wouldn't be on the internet 24/7. Like, my videos are on the internet 24/7, but I personally, you know, Sidra is not sitting there on the internet 24/7. Like, nah. Ain't nobody got time for that. A lot of the comments are filled with, I use TikTok, YouTube, social media, the entire internet. You forgot that. Photography clicks at, or you just scroll through TikTok or YouTube reels while pretending to be virtuous by not watching TV, shaking my head. So a lot of the comments are like, similar to what this person said, that spending full time on Instagram and YouTube or being on TikTok, how is that different from not watching TV? So let's break that down, guys. When I say I don't watch TV, I'm talking about not watching dramas, not watching those TV shows on Netflix, not watching movies, trying to stay away from all the haram, like music and inappropriate stuff that is present in many of these movies and shows nowadays. So I am trying to stay away from that haram. Now, if I quit watching that on TV, but then I start watching it on my iPad, on my phone, and I start watching movies and shows and whatever, not snippets of it on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, then there is no difference. Then I'm just replacing my devices and I'm replacing the platform, but I'm still watching inappropriate things, right? So if I'm doing that, then there is no difference. But guess what? Guess what? I'm not doing that. When I made the decision to quit TV, I made that decision to quit everything. Like trying to stop watching all of these shows, stop watching inappropriate stuff. Second thing, my YouTube and my TikTok and my Instagram feed is very different from your feed. First of all, I can't even sit down and watch any YouTube videos. I can listen, and I like to listen to them and then do some work. And the type of things that I like to listen to are Islamic, motivational, educational videos that benefit me, that encourages me to be more Islamic, that encourages me to be closer to Allah. Those are the type of things I listen to. I can do those on TV, and I can have a TV in my home and watch those videos on TV, and that's fine. So when I say I stop watching TV, I'm not talking about the literal box. I'm literally talking about the shows, right? So that's how it's different, guys. It's all based and dependent on what you're watching on these social media platforms. That being said, I use social media for educational purposes. I post my videos and then I spend a little bit time replying to comments. I do my thing and then I put my phone away because I don't want to be consumed. It is so easy to just sit with your phone and just scroll, 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 and then you just get lost into the social media deep web. You just go straight into it and then you never come, and then you come out of it 4 hours later just spending your time on social media. It's very easy to do. So I try to post my video, reply to as many comments as I possibly can, and then go and, you know, step away from it and then go do something else. And I am I'm really proud of myself. I'm not acting like virtuous. I'm not acting that I'm better than you. This was just a personal goal of mine for the longest time, to stop watching TV. And once I did it, I wanted to share it with the world, because you know, whenever I share things with you guys, I have this thing where I'm held accountable for it now, right? So now it's like, I know that I'm doing this, and I posted it online, letting people know that I'm doing this. So now if I don't do it in real life, there's this like strong, intense cognitive dissonance in me where it's like, I'm being a hypocrite, I'm being a hypocrite. That's why I love to share my goals and my achievements with you guys. That's why I share it with you guys. Not to make anyone feel bad, not to make you guys think that, look at me, I'm doing all these things and I'm so virtuous and I'm better than y'all. Come on, not at all, not at all. I'm doing it to motivate you guys and to motivate myself to keep going. Anonymous comment, honestly, I totally agree with you. My favorite things to do with free time are memorizing, since I'm determined to finish juz ummah, inshallah. MashaAllah, may Allah bless you, may Allah make it easy for you to do that. Such an honorable goal. Reading Arabic translation and revision of the surahs I've already memorized. You go. I'm gonna heart this comment right now. Honestly, I don't know how people even have time to listen to music, watch TV, or even play video games. I don't, since I always think about how there's something better I could be doing with my time, rather than waste it by doing something haram or watching a screen all day, something that's not going to benefit me in my life. This comment, this is it. This comment's it. That's exactly my mindset. How is what I'm doing going to benefit my akhirah, my paradise, my end goal? Okay guys, let me let you in on a secret. My end goal is to make it to paradise, is to obey Allah. So I constantly try to remind myself of that goal. How am I sitting here scrolling through TikTok? How is this benefiting me? Watching YouTube videos, how is it benefiting me? Going through Instagram Reels, how is it benefiting me? Reading articles, reading books, whatever I'm reading, whatever I'm doing, how is it benefiting me in terms of my Islam and my akhirah and my end goal? That's the perspective I live my life with. Now, I ain't saying that I am perfect and I am able to reach that goal every time and I live my life every day perfectly. Nah, guys, I'm a human. I'm not an angel, even though I look like one. But no, I am not an angel. I'm only a human. I do get tempted. It's so hard, okay? It's really, really hard. I really get tempted to just sit down and just, you know, scroll. But then I have to remind myself of the goals. I have to push myself that, nah, that it ain't. We ain't about that life. We gotta go back to the focus, back to focusing on what's important. So this comment just sums it up. That's how I think. Darth Vader. All the dopamine rushes that we have today are not natural. Her way of life is a lot healthier and more natural. Thanks. All right, reading the Quran and praying isn't anyone's idea of fun. This is a duty. If listening to music and watching TV is against your religion, maybe you practice extremism. Ooh, there's that word. I was waiting for someone to call me extreme. It's been a while. It might not be your cup of tea, it might not be your idea of fun, but boy, girl, I'm not sure of your gender, but like, sir, ma'am, I love reading the Quran. I love, oh my gosh, when I get a new Islamic book, I get so excited, like jitters, like, oh my goodness, like, I can't wait to go home and start reading it. And as I'm reading it, I get goosebumps because I'm increasing my Islamic knowledge, and I'm just like, whoa, that's what it means. Like, whoa, I did not know this ruling existed. Like, whoa, that's what this means. Same thing with the Quran. When I'm reading it, I'm trying to understand it. I'm just like, whoa, Allah, whoa, that is magnificent. Subhanallah, I did not know that's what it said. Wow, because every time I dive into the Quran, it's like I learn something new, and it's so fascinating to me. Like, that is fun for me. I get goosebumps, I get excited. I just can't put my books down. I have always been a reader, y'all. Like, always been a reader since like middle school, elementary school. In middle school, I would go to the library once the school day starts, check out a book, and then by the end of the day I would have like the book finished. I would be walking in the hall like this. I was a walking talking hazard, like just walking with the book in my face, because I was addicted to reading from a young age. I've always been a reader. I've never been a TV person. Honestly, growing up, I was never into watching TV. I was always into reading. I just love books, and I love reading. So that is my idea of fun. I do read for fun, guys, and I enjoy it so much. And if you don't, that's okay. That's okay. We all have different ideas of fun, you know? But you also don't have to call my fun extreme. Like, just because you don't like it and you don't agree with it, you don't gotta call it extreme and say I'm practicing extremism because I enjoy reading. Mimo says, once upon a time, there was time when people had no TV, radio, iPod, Spotify account, etc. and people found other ways to keep themselves entertained. Sure, they made their own music, but they listened to music occasionally because they didn't record songs or play over and over again. Then these things came about and took over our everyday life. That's so true. 24/7, and the constant need for stimulation increases, and many have forgotten how to have fun without these things. Spot on. It's like alcohol. Most people today have become so uncreative and boring that they apparently think that the only ways to enjoy life is by listening to music, watching TV, having sex, and drinking alcohol. And if anyone chooses not to participate with those things, they're seen as crazy or extreme. Of course, I have nothing against those who drink, listen to music, watch TV regularly, but it's silly to me how those who claim to be open-minded are so condescending and rude to those who choose not to participate in these activities. Preach, Mimo, preach! You go, Mimo. Spot on. What a sad little life, Jane. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm crying. All I do is read. Such a sad life. How do you manage avoiding music if you have TikTok and YouTube? Cloudy! That's a really good question. I keep my volume down. Honestly, my phone is on vibrate all day long anyways, because with my ADHD, if I hear a bing, I get so distracted and I would go. With TikTok, I keep my volume down, I scroll, and now there's captions in every single video, so there's no need for me to even listen to it. I just like watch it. If I need to watch it, I can just like, you know, watch it and read the subtitles. So that's how I avoid music. Joe Nuts says, did people just forget about parks, books, games, friends, hobbies, and so much more? People can be happy without music or TV. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Look at me, I'm so happy. But some people think I'm sad, but it's okay. An absolute fool for cats. I'm sure you also spend lots of time with the kiddos. I do. I really do. I love spending time with my kids, being present with them, being near them, doing activities with them. It's so much fun. Kids are awesome. That's what she said, says. When you said go, so then what do I do for fun? I yelled at my phone, you live your life. Then you ended with that, maybe those people asking need more hobbies, LOL. I didn't say it, that's what she said. Yassine says, why does she give me I am not like other girl vibes? I actually don't know what that means. Can someone in the comments tell me what it means when you're saying I'm not like other girls? Like, Still Becoming says, I have never heard anyone say reading the Quran and praying are fun activities. It is though! Oh my god, it's so much fun! You gotta try it, you gotta try it. There's a saying that music and the Quran cannot stay in the same heart. It's hypocrisy. And that person was spot on. Like, I love those words because when I did used to listen to music and I was addicted to music, listening to the Quran kind of irked me. It made me feel uncomfortable. Listening to Islamic lectures bored me. Doing all these religious activities, it's just like I was just not gravitated towards that. My attention and my interest, I was just not into that life. But when I quit music, Quran started opening to me. Islamic lectures started becoming beloved to me. So it's true, the Quran and music cannot stay in the same heart. I feel like, I really do genuinely believe that the reason I have so much fun reading the Quran and listening to Islamic lectures and doing Islamic things and praying my salah is not just an obligatory act like it is, but it's fun for me to do that. It brings me peace and tranquility in my life. I feel like the main reason is because I took music out of my life. You know, you can't have music and Quran at the same time. One of it gotta go and it can't be the Quran. So I told the music, bye-bye, ta-ta, see ya, never. And then Quran walked into my life and said, here I am to bring you peace and tranquility. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why I find that reading the Quran is so much fun and praying is so much fun. I love it. I love talking to Allah. I love telling him about my problems, about my day, how my day went. It's like I'm journaling. You know, even when I journal, I don't write dear diary, dear whatever. I write dear Allah. And then I start talking, because when I'm journaling, I do it in a way where I'm like talking to Allah and I'm expressing my feelings and I'm expressing my thoughts and my anger and my frustration to Allah. And I love doing that. Everything in your life can be a form of worship, and that's why it's so fun. And just listening to the Quran alone is so much tranquility, so much peace. And I'm just so motivated to just listen, and just, I can go on and on and on and on about how much fun Quran and religious activities are for me. But that would be like a week-long video that we don't have time for. But yeah, just know that it can be fun. Religious activities don't have to be just an obligation that you have to fulfill. It can be a very fun thing to do. Kat says, quick question. You have mentioned before that non-vocal music is haram and you try to avoid it whenever possible. Almost all YouTube videos have music, so I was wondering how that works. I hope I'm not being disrespectful. You're not. And I'm sorry if it comes off that way. I love your channel. That's such a respectful way to ask the question. So not all YouTube videos have music. Like I said earlier, the type of videos that I watch do not contain any music. Just like I'm a YouTuber and I'm posting YouTube videos and none of my YouTube videos have any instrumental music in them, and someone who doesn't listen to music can easily watch my videos. Just like that, there are so many Muslim creators that don't use music in their videos. So there's definitely lots of content for us. Lots of it. Peace says, sometimes for people just following their religion is fun, and I'm sure I do think it is, like wearing my beautiful hijab. That's so true. So true, girl. Or wait, it is a girl because she wears a hijab. Duh. Random Thoughts is asking, will the kids be allowed to watch TV, listen to music? That's a really great question. We, husband and wife, mother and father, we believe that TV is not good for kids. Screen time in general is not good for their developing brains. And the American Academy of Pediatrics agrees with me, and they even have guidelines on their website, such as for children 2 to 5, limit non-educational screen time to about 1 hour per weekday. And for children under 18 months, there should be 0 screen time for them. Nowadays, children are glued to their screens, and we don't want that for our kids. Our kids already enjoy reading because we have exposed them to so many different types of books. They participate in so many fun activities like arts and craft, painting, drawing, and just exploring the world and just being kids and going outside, touching the grass, walking on grass, exploring nature. We take them places. We want them to explore the world, not just explore it through the screen. So for that reason, my twins do not get any screen time whatsoever, and Samara gets about 1 hour of screen time after she comes back from school as like an unwinding activity, and she usually watches educational Islamic videos that don't have any music in it, and she really enjoys doing that. So that's my #1 tip for all the parents that are watching this. Try to get your kids away from the screens and get them involved with activities, get them to have fun without the screens. Mouth Closed Buck says, just so people know, none of what she says is haram. She supports Wahhabism. It's not true Islam. I am not in support of Wahhabism. I'm a Sunni Muslim and I practice Hanafi school of thought. I don't follow Wahhabism and I am not a Wahhabi, okay? Just so you know. And lastly, IMS Banana says, I see people in the comment section saying that they can't live without music. And so as someone who used to listen to music and now has stopped listening to music, I disagree. Yes, you can hear music in your everyday life, and even Muslims out there listen to music, although it's haram, but it doesn't mean it's impossible to not listen to music. I agree. Is as what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, perhaps you dislike something which is good for you and like something which is bad for you. Allah knows and you do not know. I hope you guys understand that I mean no harm, but the fact listening to music is so normalized that even some Muslims are listening to it is haram, and we can't change that. We really can't. I know some people are trying to change it, and well, for those people that are trying to make music permissible, those sheikhs and those muftis and those people that say that there's a difference of opinion, that say that music is allowed. Well, for those people, I just have this one simple hadith which she posted, and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us about this in an authentic hadith, Sahih al-Bukhari 5590, narrated Abu Amir or Abu Malik al-Ash'ari, that he heard the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, from among my followers there will be some people who will consider illegal sexual intercourse, the wearing of silk, the drinking of alcoholic drinks, and the use of musical instruments as lawful. That's all I wanted to say, and that's all I want to say too, girl, guy. Again, I don't know which gender you are. You're absolutely right. It is what it is. Some people are going to try to make all of these things halal, but they can try all day long, but it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, guys, music is haram. It's haram according to all 4 schools of thought, according to Imam Malik, Imam Shafi, Imam Hanbali, and Imam Abu Hanifa, who had the strictest standpoint against music. Also, guys, if you are trying to stop listening to music, I highly recommend that you guys read this book. It's called The Music Made Me Do It, an in-depth study of music through Islam and science. Excellent book on music, on the permissibility and the impermissibility of music, about the 4 Imam stance. I did a full review on it on my Instagram, but you guys really watch this. No, not watch it, you can watch it. Read this book. Really good book. Okay guys, that concludes this video. I hope this video benefits you. I hope you guys learned something new and learned more about me and this whole, I don't know where I'm going with that. Okay guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's really helpful, every single subscriber. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, Jazakallah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you tremendously. Also, let me know in the comments if you like these type of videos where I react to your comments, and I will try to do more. Okay guys, until next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace. Okay, bye.